Midtown Towers from the roof vent down. All right. So what I'll be able to do when we get done here is I'll be able to send you this video on a YouTube app. We're going to download it to the phone. I'll get it right to you.
That is really cool.
Yeah, this got a Wi-Fi built in. So we do got a little bit of scale built up, but we're pretty high up here.
Yeah.
That's a straight drop there. That's really not going to affect nothing. Some of that little dangling stuff there. Yeah, just let it. Don't let it bounce off something, but we can let it go down there.
So it's catching
every. Yep.
It's a straight vent, top to bottom.
Right on. So they pretty simpled this one. This is an old enough building where they didn't really get complicated with it. They didn't break off any kind of yoke vent or anything. Oh, there we are. That's the bottom there. Turn right there. How far down are you? 64 feet. All right, see me push.
Be about.
Yeah. That what you calculate to the bottom? All right, go ahead, go on it. Oh, you turned around on yourself. Pull back till you see you spring back. There you go. Now try and go. There it goes. It's still climbing.
Well, this is literally the coolest shit I have seen today. Yeah.
We got a little bit of something down here on the bottom, but the camera's real small, so we're gonna have to. When we come back, we'll get a better view of it.
Yeah.
And get that piece off of there. Dang, I didn't realize they give me such a short roll. That's all right. We're at 100 feet. We're gonna get you 100 feet. Yeah, I remember switching with Sherman. All right, so we'll have to go down to the bottom floor to see, but you can see the water dropping here.
Yeah.
The pipe's open. So what was in front of us is just slipping off right there. So when we come back,
It's really not that bad considering the age.
No,
I mean,
It looks real good for that.
yeah, really.
I mean,
It's good flow through it. Come on back. Let's wiggle that off of there. Wash it.
All right.
See me come up a little bit and then wash that can. There you go. Oh, you gotta get in there. Oh, kink.
yeah, this stuff's got pretty high tech.
Man, I tell you what. 23 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, hauling bathtubs and parts to the job site. And,
So,
hold
hold
on.
on. Yeah.
So really, we've got just a little bit of
Not even worried about that.
scale and debris, but I mean, look at the flow. We're flowing good.
Yes, absolutely. That looks good. I would worry about this if it would continued up to this level here.
Yeah.
I would be worried about that much. But right here, it's clearly, it's going to do that 2 days after we're done.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't feel like that's a buildup. So the way they've got it coming all the way down, it's getting some pretty good speed. This
it's
lady up top
dropping.
floor flushes. We got some water at turbo speed coming through.
Because
there.
it was all, as you were going down, you could see where everything was winding
Yes,
into
sir.
it.
Yes, sir.
All
Come
right.
all the way back up. Let's go ahead and see if we can get in this little one. See if we got a difference on
That
it.
should be the same. So yes.
We got units over here, or we got? How's this? It's like we should
So
have a vent there.
basically, the elevator is in front of this. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 units on each side. So our units are on the side, and they wrap around the back.
There's no units over here. So yeah,
I would imagine being the 4-inch vent, that's our.
that's our toilet drop wall. It's a little bit harder to see coming up. But we get it all video. Yeah, it looks good. Y'all just bought this then?
Well, we're
Looking to. Absolutely, right there. I didn't see much. Let's flip around and go on that other one. Just do a 180 on it. Here you go.
I don't think we should have any. I mean, from my perspective, what I've discussed with Mike, I think we're good.
I'll take that's gonna fit in.
You know, I don't know where they're at in the process of making
It's a
their
bigger
decision,
pipe.
etc. If it becomes, as we get closer, one thing that I might suggest is if they want to do the full renovation like they're speaking, I may want to bring in just a couple contractors to go through whatever vacant unit you have, look at the floor plans and actually get some measurements on stuff. And stuff.
They had Tracy brought some guys through.
Okay, good.
So I don't know if those are the same guys that y'all would use or not, but they were.
If she got the right counts and the measurements, that's all I need.
Yeah.
So yeah, come on down. We didn't hit one. Slow, back up. Hold it. Come up. Right there's another one.
Is that a drop
Right
in
there.
or is
Yeah.
that?
There's a
Okay,
T
there it
right
is. There it is.
So this is probably just bathtubs.
Yeah.
It's a repaint on a bathtub or something like that. Oh, there's a repair there.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing, straight down. Turning the step. So they broke it off there. They did a 45-45.
Where are we at footage wise? Oh, okay, 47.
47. So there's a little bit of something there. Let's even going through it. That's the bottom of the stack there. I think there's a build-up point there.
It's just
Get through it? Nah, there it goes. I go out of the ways. I think we're in the same line we were in.
probably.
There you go. Up, up. Back up. Back up, up. Yeah, we're on the bottom. That's the bottom floor. So that's our horizontal. That's where we look for the build-up.
Yeah.
On the horizontal.
Is it good or is it bad?
It looks good. Looks good.
Nope.
Not for the age of the building. Looks like the people are pretty calm about wipes and stuff like that. I haven't seen any kind of wipies or any buildups like that in it. With it dropping down, the only place I'd say we have a low flow issue would be the bottom floor toilets that are horizontal to the main. If you went in with a low flow toilet, it might. I don't know what they got in there now.
That's what we're
doing a remodel on it.
That's what we're considering is doing low flow. But I've already suggested instead of, at least if we do that, instead of the 0.85 to go with the standard 1.28. Just get as
Yeah.
much water in it as we can.
At least on the bottom floor, maybe the 1.2s, and the upper floors, the 0.8 will probably be sufficient.
Because if we can just get it to drop down in the stack, it's
Yep.
gone.
Once it hits the stack, it'll be all right. But and then it should be okay.
So what we're learning over the years is these lovely low flow toilets actually decrease the amount of water, so the solids that are in it slow down.
And anywhere we create a turn, so like if I got a horizontal pipe, comes up on a turn, it hits the paper, hits the back of the turn, and it stays, and the water shoots out. So it's if they don't take good showers or clean up behind it, or there's nothing flowing behind it, it will have buildup areas with paper. But that's the new standard, though, pretty much.
I've heard in residential home building they're now going to 3-inch.
Yep. Well, yeah,
3-inch main lines.
Sure. So the problem is here you got an older 4-inch system and all that. Come
Yep.
on back up. All right.
Yeah, let's go
Do
jump
those.
those other two.
So yeah,
With what you're seeing here, do you think there'd be any reason to pull a toilet and check a lateral in a unit, or?
that would really be on you. I will do that. That's I mean, maybe worth seeing. Let's see what the other side looks like. If it looks the same as this, I would maybe find one just to see what the.
Because
the
I think you
run
had one
from
on the
there.
second floor, right?
If we check the run from the to the vent stack, and then we'd be sure of or have an idea of everything. I would probably recommend that.
Okay. Well, if you're all right with that, I'd like to do that. And then I think from there we'll get this equipment out of your building, and I'll follow up with the engineer if he's on exterior only, and you need to take care of what you need to if you're comfortable with it.
And then the payout later for the good comments. Just kidding. That's on video.
Yeah, really. I mean, come
I'm
on.
just kidding, y'all. I'm just kidding. I don't know this guy. I mean, he is my cousin. But just tell Mom where it's at. Yeah, there's stuff in the pipe, but it's all. You know, flowing good. I've seen a lot worse. Oh, that's my phone. Grab all this and let's go around the other side. Awesome. I was expecting a few more some. I guess you got to get up into the 32-story buildings for all that, then, huh?
Yeah, I was hoping it was a drop straight through, but I wasn't sure.
Plan for the best. Or what is it? Hope for the best. Up, easy.
Nope.
See, that booby trap's working.
Yeah, we set that up here just for folks.
Yeah. That's.
Lines, I guess.
So some old Wile E. Coyote trap.
Looks like some old voltage. Something.
See it? Not a lot of sag in the building either. We ain't seen a lot of repairs on the stack, only one. But it probably upgraded a washer line or something.
Yeah, I mean, I've only been
solid
managing it
building.
for a year, but yeah, we had one pipe repair between the third and fourth floor.
That's about
And,
on over there on the other side probably too.
But that was it. We've had clogged toilets, we've had clogged washers, we've had all that stuff.
Normal stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Straight drop. It's got a little bit worse, not much though. That's bottom. This side here is a little bit worse. There's a little bit more. There's a little bit more stuff right through there. You can see it. We do have a little bit less of a trough through this one than we did the other side. Little hump right there.
Is that belly or just you think where it's built up debris and hold water?
Yeah. Come on back. We're on a fall right here. Slow. Come back right. Right. Come back. Come back. A little bit more. All right, hold it right there for a second.
Water's got some,
I think after we went through there with the camera, it kind of actually opened a little bit.
whatever it was.
It's flowing now where it was holding water right here before. So it had a little build up in it. Not major, but water pressure will clear that. Obviously the camera popped up.
Yeah. It's
Uh,
not hardened grease yet.
Let's go to the end. You at the end? Go all the way to the end. Let's make sure. It right here, when it pops over that little spot, I think we got a little better flow right past here. The pipe looks much better right here. That's about it? Yeah, right there at the end of the run. Good. But at that point right there, we're looking better, and the water, so not bad. Just a little bit. They're a little more greasy.
Yeah, I was gonna say this. So far, nothing immediate, but it may not hurt to do.
Yeah, I wouldn't hurt to, you could do
Plan to just do a big jet on it and be done with it.
You could go if we can find an outlet or come back in. Pull that bottom floor out. Make sure we go both ways on the bottom floor.
This side of the board.
A little bit. Just a little bit more build up, but nothing. There's no dirt.
What you call communal living.
Yeah.
Just normal people with dirt. Oh yeah.
We just did one in Aiken where we were having some issues. I mean, it didn't start up so bad. I mean, it was just every time something would go down, it would just stick to the sides of the pipe. So we had them come in, and on their jet machine, they can actually put in a head that looks like some sort of medieval torture device. But
Yeah,
it
a
literally
rotator.
goes in, and as it spins, it just scrapes
Oh,
away
descaling.
everything. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, it does put some more wear on the pipe, but if it opens it up enough to where you get another 3 or 4 years worth of flow out of it.
If it's not hanging in the basement, it kind of the dirt helps us with that. Kind of the hold everything together thing.
Yeah.
But yes, the descaling heads they got now are I got one for the small hose now, which is a less abusive
Yeah.
to the inside of the pipe.
Well, some of them I've seen, I mean, they're about that big around, and they've got chains, carbide tips on them. I'm like, good grief.
They've actually designed one that's just somehow is heavy, and when it goes through there, it just bounces up and down. It's actually designed to knock concrete out of the pipe.
Wow.
So it's like a hammer in there. It bounces up and down on top of it.
When I was 16, I went over to visit my buddy, who was living with his stepfather at the time, over in Baumholder, Germany. And no drinking age, no anything, so we were being typical 16-year-old kids.
Yeah.
We're drunk off our ass. We're
Oh yeah,
carrying on.
normal.
And Anyway, we see a GI start mouthing off to the Polish eye one night, and can't do that, not in Germany.
No.
And anyway, he got too confrontational with him, and one of those cops pulled out his baton and hit him, and then he held it, and the freaking thing kept going. It was like it was on a spring. Beat the shit out of him.
It was one whack.
Yeah, it was one, but hit him and held it there, and just went pow, 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 pow. And he was laying there in a lump on the ground, and I just always thought, you know.
That's how you do it, huh?
Well, yeah, well, so 2 lessons. 1, that's how you do it, and 2, you don't mess with
the
friggin'
German.
yeah.
When I was in the service, we went to Portugal,
Mm-hmm.
and the Portuguese police, to keep you in line, because we were rowdy. We were pretty rowdy, so, you know, you go down through there and you be on the bar drunk. If you stepped off the curb, they got these long sticks. They just come down through there and just whack you on the. Wow. So if you stumbling too close to the curb, they just straighten you out and whack you with that stick, sober you up a little bit. I imagine we was giving them a little bit of lip though. Probably. 18-year-old drunk sailor.
Yeah, that'll do it.
That it? Same. Very good, actually. Same condition, same spot. So if we want to go down there and pull 1 or 2 toilets, or however you feel on that, do you at least got?
Yeah, we'll, let's go down to that 2nd floor unit if you don't mind.
Come on out of there, Joe. We'll go ahead and end this one right
Pull that
here.
one and we'll check the line. If that's as clean as this, then I think